In the end, the calling card of Storm Eunice was its devastating winds. With record speeds of up to 122 miles per hour, much of Britain felt the force of Eunice's temper, whipping up seas as it hit the coastline and causing multiple fatalities from falling trees. But essential travel
Good morning. It wasn't actually a bad night. The wind wasn't that bad. Not as bad as before I fell asleep, so didn't wake up worrying. Once I fixed the cover on top of the tents, it stopped leaking, so it's completely dry in here. You know, amazing how old this is. No leaking whatsoever. There's a bit of condensation down inside the fly, but that happens. And yeah, nice dry sleep, and I tell you, it looks really nice out there. The forecasted rain hasn't turned up, so that's good. I'm gonna get myself some coffee on, and it's breakfast, and apart from the wind, sit in the nice sunshine. Oh, coffee, love it. Last bit of coffee. When that first sip of coffee touches your soul, lovely. You know, it really is a lovely day for mid-March after lots of rain and wind. Still a bit windy, but the sun is absolutely lovely. There's a branch has fallen off a tree over there, and I don't remember it there last night. But as I've shown, that earth mound behind me, that really helped. That really did help. It was good. Oh. So this morning, sausages, and yeah, you might be thinking, you know, I've been doing this for all this, been out for all these hours, and still trying to wake up. You know, how have I got sausages? They get bad. Little trick, a lot of you do know this. You can either freeze the sausages, and by the time you have them in the morning, they'll be defrosted. Or, in my case, I had a frozen Cornish pasty, which I'm going to have for lunch later. That's nearly defrosted, but in the meantime, the sausages in there are still really, really cool. So, that's useful. Now, another little trick for cooking sausages is make sure they're all cut up. Don't still have them all linked, because that's a pain when you can, you don't really want to touch them. Another thing is, I decant them into a plastic bag and I pour a bit of vegetable oil in. So they're already coated in oil, so there's no need to bring extra oil. They're not going to stick to the bottom of my mess tin when I'm frying them. Let's get those in there. Rubbish bag. Oh, and we're off. Look at that. Right, they're done. Right, so Hitter flatbreads. These are brilliant. Gentle prise open, and you've got a pocket. You stick sausages in the pocket. I've got some fire pit smoky onion relish to go with them. Just what I need. That'd be nice. So I packed up my tent, decided to get rid of it once I get home. So I'm not even going to try and sell it. You know, zips broken, bits ripped. Seeing it in the light of day didn't look too healthy either, so even giving it away for free to someone would be insulting them a bit. I've just spotted something here, looks interesting. Probably not interesting, but it's probably a water reservoir of some type. Yeah, thought it might be an old burial mound or something. Again, apologies for the wind, must be annoying. Oh yeah. So, off towards Tisbury now. So the area I'm approaching, which is just over there, is the Salisbury Ring, which is an Iron Age hill fort. And the crop of land that it sits on is also home to the footpath badges, which are a selection of regimental carvings that were cut into the hillsides by soldiers based at Fovant in during the First World War. So I'm going to come off this road. I'm going to go over by the ring. I'm going to walk down the hill to get a better look at the badges from the village of Fovant, and from Fovant then go westwards towards Tisbury. I can get the train home. So I really am on a ridge at the moment. I've got a valley going down here. By the way, pheasants everywhere. Christ, don't they make a noise when they take flight from the trees. And the ring's just over there. It's not hard to see why they built a fort up here. I mean, the view you can see all round. So this is the ring. I'd love to have seen what this was like in its heyday. Now I'm going to follow this path here. So I believe that will take me to Fovant. That's how I believe it's pronounced. I really am surprised. I thought there'd be a lot more people around here. There's the torrential rain that was forecast is nowhere to be seen. I mean, it's lovely. Just come across one of the badges. As you can see, that looks like a crown. And you can see where the badge is carved onto the side of the hill. Ooh, great thing, we're almost out the wind here, that's not bad. I just slipped on my arse a few seconds ago. Not far. That's me, muddy bum. So when we get down there, should be able to see all these badges quite clearly. Right, let's see if I can progress without slipping over again. Just walking past another one here. The way it's laid out, it looks like it'd probably be more visible from the air than from down there. Oh, a poem, I didn't even know it. But at the moment I'm just struck by the sun on all these green fields here. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm easily pleased. Especially this time of year, as I said before. I absolutely love spring. First sunshine. Yeah, take a look at this. So another bonus is out the wind now, so you should hear me a lot more clearly. I have no problem going uphill. Yes, it's tiring, but flipping hell do I hate coming downhill. Hate it. Let's come off the footpath for a second, see what this is. No, it could have been some sort of quarry. Very steep. Definitely want to walk down that. It's almost sheer. Have another look at that when I get further away. Nearly at the bottom. There you go. These are friendly. My berth. Oh no, not a goat. My mistake. My apologies. Right, which way do you want me to go? I'll go this way. That's right with you. Yeah, handsome chap. Nope, none of that. Okie dokie. Have a fine day, guys. Right, entering civilization now. So, I won't do any more of these until I get somewhere a bit more private, because people just stare at you like a weirdo when you're doing this. Oh, lovely houses though. A nice place to live. But just got to cut up Fovant village, then head north west, and that should take me to Tisbury. I should get back out into the countryside for a bit then. And I'll whip this back out again. Gotta find a drink first. Again, I'm leaving civilization, and my OS map has sent me through a graveyard, through that of a small village church of Sutton Mandeville. Nice to get back off the roads. Hate walking on roads. Ugh. Much nicer to be walking through fields and footpaths. Oh, slippy mud. Don't want to repeat of earlier. It's a lovely bit of countryside. It's a shame I cut my camera off when I did. The inevitable happened. Yeah, I hear you should wear hiking boots then. But there's quite a lot of grip on these. They are made for cross-country running. Won't be long. I'll probably film myself falling over before too long. Nearly the end. Tisbury's just over a hill, around some woods, across some fields, and I'll be at the train station fairly soon. But I can't pass up the opportunity to have a look at that. A steep bit of hill. Now, in the UK, there's a lot of private land. There's not a lot of wilderness, and there's even less abandoned buildings to explore like this. So when the opportunity comes up, it's always exciting to have a little poke around. Really interesting. I mean, look at that view. Old stove. This is either a toilet or a well, judging by that hand pump. Wow, can you imagine sitting there, looking over there? It's an evening. So my guess is that hole in the roof, that branch or trunk, little sticks and stuff around it, and looking at those, well, that one there, Looks like it crashed through here. I'm going to go with the hunch that this could be a scout's hut, a hunter's lodge. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any sleeping areas or kitchenette, so I'm going to go lodge. Then you see these 1970s, 1980s era chairs which used to be in schools and council offices and hospitals around that time. Lots of them dotted around. Now, I don't know how safe this floor is, but it could be an interesting place to wild camp one night, especially with that view. So if anyone has any knowledge about this place, by all means, put it in the comments. It'd be fantastic to know. Yeah, it's things like that, little things like that, that make me want to do this channel. Adventuring and discovering. Oh. Is that magnolia tree? Not that I'm an expert, but it would lend to the suggestion that this is an extension of someone's garden. That could be like a summer house or like a hunting lodge. Someone's people to group and gather. Yeah, if you know anything about it, send me a message. Nearly. Right. Have to check my OS. Yeah. It's like the wind, the storms last couple of weeks ago. Took down a lot of trees around here. Right. I don't particularly want to go that way, because that's marshland. That doesn't look any drier. This area really did take a hit. Yeah. So you can see all this. These dark green plants. That's what's down there. And that indicates that the land is very wet, in my opinion. I'm sure someone be quite happy to point out otherwise, that they could appear in dry area, but in my general experience they grow anywhere where the land is sodden, like marsh plants. This area certainly does live up to that name. It's wet. This is the penultimate footpath before I arrive at Tisbury, and not too soon either. That sun is starting to set. Don't want to be, I mean, I've got a headlamp and things, and Christ. Ugh. So, as I was saying, don't particularly want to be walking in the dark. I mean, night hikes are not bad, but I don't really get to see anything. Now there's a path that way and there's a path that way. I'll get back to you. So I'm just rounding the bend of this penultimate footpath, and remember that area I said, well, I don't want to go down there, that green dark area, so that's marshland. It all was around there because the footpath went past it. And it is sodden, absolutely sodden, it's so wet. I've just rounded the corner of this footpath and I was thinking to myself, God, it might as well be a river. And I've just got down here and it is a river. My footpath is a river. You can see it flowing. And there's no helpful little walk-arounds. I mean, I'm amazed my feet aren't wetter than they are. I mean, I've got a lovely, dry, thick pair of socks in my... Look at that. All it's missing is fish. Christ. Ow, ow. Look, that is a river. Or a stream, if you want to get pedantic. Unbelievable. Beautiful, unbelievable. Oh, it's going to be like this all the way, isn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what. It's more of a river walk than the test way. Let me put it that way. That walk should come with a consumer warning. It may be called the test way. I don't think you get to see any of it. It's all private land, set aside for fishermen and people's houses. You can't get anywhere near it. I mean, if you walk in the winter, you'll probably see it through the trees. Flipping hell. Woo. Ooh. I kept it recording there in case I slipped over because I know you guys want to see that. Ow. Yep. It's flowing all the way down. Oh, Lord. I think I was making really good time then. Whoop, whoop. And whoop. And this is a really interesting place to walk along. Actually, is this a footpath or is it actually just stream I'm following? Get back to you in 2 seconds. check my OS app. And this is a footpath. Never mind walking shoes, I need a canoe. And it's getting dark. Definitely don't want to be walking down somewhere like this with no daylight. This is getting harder. Right, I'm going to have to put this away for a little bit. I'll let you know when I get to the end. Yeah, so building up ahead, starting to lose light, but at least I'm not walking down a flipping river now. Even though the farmer's come along and cut all these hedges and all the tricks and branches are lying on the floor, scraping my leg to bits. So I don't know how I'm going to get out of this field, but I'd rather try and get out of this field than walk another 200 metres of that. That's insane. This field, not too better either. Absolutely sodden. I feel like I'm ice skating. I tell you what, that does look like a path. Yeah, this probably is the footpath. I hope it is. Well, I can see a trail through there. Maybe this was the path. Oh yes, a road. Either way, I'll finish that little bit. Oh, it's a nice house. Right, see where we're going from here. So this is the end of the footpath. Definitely says footpath, and it leads into a drain. Fantastic. Right, let's find this last footpath. Nearly there. Right, this looks like the last footpath. When I come out here, it should bring me out of the train station. Stopped, yeah. Right. That looks pretty obvious. Follow that one. Oh, it's a nice evening. Oh, can't wait to get there. Oh, I hope there's a pub there. Right, nearly at the end of my journey. Tisbury's just down there. Got 20 minutes to get to my train, which should be ample. And that's the end of this journey. Thank you for sharing it with me. And if you've got any tips or suggestions, that'd be fantastic. Anything I can do better, anything that you don't want to see, just let me know, forget it. It's been good. Seen and done a lot more than I thought I would do on this trip. Yeah, nearly there. Tisbury looks nice. So, hopefully the next video won't be too far around the corner. And as you probably get sick and tired of hearing YouTube creators say, please like my video, please subscribe and share. It's my first video, I want to get it started, and that is the best thing you can do for me. It's not monetized yet or anything, not really interested in the money, but that's always nice, isn't it? Maybe I could buy a new camera and a directional mic. That'd be great. So, Till next time, get out there, see our lovely country, and have lots of fun. Cheers.